This video will go over three basic terms used in geometry: points, lines, and planes, which are the building blocks of geometry. A point is a location in space without depth, length, or width. We use one capital letter to name a point. So in this example, we have point A. And just over here on this building, we show some where points would be located. Some examples of points. A line is a collection of points arranged in a straight path. A line is infinite in length. So when we draw a line in geometry, we always put arrows at either end to indicate that it goes to infinity in both directions. Since it's made up of a collection of points which have no thickness, a line has no thickness. We use any 2 points on a line to name that line. So in this case, points A and B are on that line. We could call this line AB or BA. The order doesn't matter. Or we could just give it one letter, use a lowercase scripted letter, and call this line M. A plane is a flat surface made of infinite number of points. It has infinite length and width, but again, no thickness. So a plane, usually, we use a parallelogram to indicate a plane, and we would name it with any 3 points that are on that plane. So this could be plane ABC, or we could use one letter, a scripted uppercase letter Q. When points lie on the same line, they're said to be collinear. So in the first example, A, B, and C, 3 points lie on this same line, so these points would be called collinear. If 3 points do not lie on the same line, as in this case down here, the C is not on the line with A and B, those points are said to be non-collinear. A line segment is a part of a line. So if we look at our line down here, and we call this line AB, and then we take a piece of this line and we bring it down here, so the end point from A to B, and all the points in between those endpoints, we have a line segment. So since it is finite, we could actually measure its length. And we name a line segment by its endpoints. So this segment down here could be either segment AB or segment BA. The order doesn't matter. Okay, but it has to be named by the endpoints. Coplanar, again, is similar to collinear, is when we have points that all lie on the same plane. They're said to be coplanar points. Another part of a line is what we call a ray. Okay, a ray extends in one direction infinitely. So it has one endpoint. When we name a ray, we name it using its endpoint and one other point that is on the ray. So for this one, we would label this ray AB. What's important is that we cannot label it BA, ray BA. You have to name it with the first letter in the name as its endpoint. And down here, this would be ray CD. So again, they go infinite in one direction, has one endpoint, and we label it with the endpoint first, and then some other point that is on the ray. Lines intersect at exactly one point, So we have an example of line AB and CD here, and we show that they intersect, and they intersect exactly 1 point. If they don't intersect, if they're parallel, that's one scenario. But if they do intersect, they will always intersect at exactly 1 point. If two planes intersect, they will intersect at exactly one line. So line S is made up of an infinite set of points all along in a straight path, and plane M and plane N intersect along that set of points. They are the set of points they have in common. And since the planes go on infinitely in all directions, then this set of points right here that we see where the green and the blue intersect, that line, they would also go on and on for infinite in both directions. So two planes intersect and form at exactly one line is their intersection. Two lines intersect at exactly 1 point.